Okay, I'm going to show you how to zoom in. Here we go. Okay, basically make a comp, get your images. I'm doing my format in 1080. It's pretty standard. If you want that YouTube format, it's going to be 1920 x 1080. And then for TikTok or Instagram, it's going to be the exact opposite. So 1080 x 920. Grab your images, your clips, your music, however you want to align it for the transition. Put your image or clip in the comp. To split it, you're going to press Control-Shift-D. Make sure you highlight it first. So click on it once. Control-Shift-D will split it. While you have the image out and you split it up, you can put whatever effects or edits on it. And then make sure you're going to pre-comp it. This is what I like to do. I like to pre-comp everything first. In a sense, it saves whatever you have added onto it. And if you ever want to go back to edit again, you can just double click it and then continue on whatever. On the top, there's like a little timeline thing that you can choose to go back for, so you're never confused on which comp you're inside of. I'm sorry. You're gonna go back outside to the first comp, original comp. You're gonna highlight the first clip. You're gonna press S for scale, and on the bottom it will show a time clock. You're gonna click it. Make sure you go to the beginning of your clip or image or whatever. You're gonna press I. It'll bring you to the beginning, and by pressing O, it'll bring you to the end. At the very end, because if you go to the very end, it'll just switch to the next clip. So a keyframe before the very end. Press I. Go to the start. Click the time clock for scale. It's going to make a diamond marker, aka a keyframe. And then the numbers to the right of the clock, you're going to increase it or decrease it, whatever you want, zoom in, zoom out. In this video, we're going to zoom in. So you want to make a marker at the beginning of it, and then press O to bring it to the end of the clip, and you're going to want to go in as far as you can. Just drag the numbers. I'm going to put it at 400. I like to be dramatic. Now you're going to highlight the two keyframes, because right now they're linear. They're going to be a straight path. It's going to be all slow, and your zoom in's going to look like it was made by an old person. I'm sorry. You're going to press F9 to the graph editor. This will be where you can edit how fast you want your keyframes to go. Basically, you're going to copy mine. You're going to think of it as like a slide almost, where in the beginning it'll start slow. Zoom, it'll start like rocking up. That's the kind of flowy, jolty zoom in I like. And you think of it as like a slide, like you're slowly, and then bam, like a rocket. You're getting shot up like that. To copy mine, to back out, just click the graph editor again. Make sure that when you press, make sure that your last keyframe of that clip is not toward the very end. Instead, one keyframe away from the very end. Yeah, basically copy everything I did with this one, but for the second clip, obviously the exact opposite way. So instead of zooming in, you're going to start zoomed in, and then you're going to come out. Press I on the second clip, it takes you to the beginning, press the clock, scale, start zoomed in. Obviously put in the motion tile, and it'll create a mirror effect. There's no black lines and whatever. Start zoomed in, very end, because you want that constant motion flowy effect. Highlight the two keyframes, press F9, graph editor, and again, you're going to imagine like a slide, like literally like a slide, where you start instant and then it slows down. So when you put two and two together, bam, you got your zoom in. Oh yeah, final tip of the video. Add in motion blur. Click the two circles on the top next to the graph editor, and make sure you actually highlight every single clip and whatnot in your comp, and click the two circles again. To know it's enabled, it will be highlighted blue next to the graph editor. I would put it on. Actually, that's it. I know I did mention that I said to start zoomed in instead of zoomed out. That's my bad. Put those in reverse real quick. Also, have you guys read didnt? Like, oh my god. Yeah, go read it right now, please. Oh yeah, and recommend me some manga. Alright, thanks. Bye.